case Magashule and his daughter arrested for dodgy R150 million RDP housing scam. Ace Magashule, the African National Congress Secretary-General and outgoing Free State Premier, has been caught meddling in a housing project to ensure that a company partly owned by his daughter scored contracts worth R150M from his provincial government. News 24 can today reveal perhaps the most damning details to date of Magashule's direct involvement in government contracts that benefit his own family to the detriment of his province's poorest and most marginalised citizens. Our investigation shows, Magashule and senior provincial officials interfered in a housing project near the eastern Free State town of Bethlehem. After the initial contractor was booted off the project, the provincial government appointed a company in which Magashule's daughter is a shareholder. The company, Unital Holdings, was appointed to build RDP houses without a tender process and has so far been paid nearly R70M by the Provincial Department of Human Settlements. Magashule promised locals that they would receive quality housing in a safe environment, but those living in the new houses say they are worse off than before. Their homes don't have electricity, water or working toilets, leaving them exposed to the hazards of pit toilets and open holes containing human waste. The saga involves Magashule's direct involvement in the appointment of a Chinese company called Unital Holdings to construct 1050 RDP houses on a plot of land to the north of Bethlehem. News 24 was able to determine that Unital's shareholders are Jian Lian Li, a mysterious Chinese South African businessman who seems to have disappeared, and Thiko Malembe, Magashule's daughter. We revealed in January that Malembe was reunited with the Premier in 2011 and subsequently scored R9M in a dubious property deal with the Free State Development Corporation, FDC. Malembe appears to have read queries sent to her on WhatsApp, but she did not respond. We could not track Lee down for comment on any of his available contact details. Magashule strongly denies that he had a hand in Unital's appointment, but has not responded to queries about whether he knew his daughter owned shares in Unital. The Honourable Premier is not at all involved in the awarding of tenders or any related processes. The Honourable Premier was therefore not involved in the appointment of the service provider with regards to the Bethlehem RDP project, his office said in a statement. But the involvement of Magashule and his provincial government is detailed in court documents and in minutes from council meetings at Bethlehem's Delaban local municipality. It is further corroborated by photographs and by several sources familiar with the matter. The mysterious Mr. Lee. The story starts in early 2012, when Magashule and then Human Settlements Mekalim Lamlalai, currently the mayor of Mangang, visited residents of the Salailau informal settlement near Bethlehem. Magashule and Lamlalai promised the residents that they would be moved to brand new houses in a nearby development. About a year later, in November 2013, Magashule and several MECs officially launched the Bacon Park RDP project. The tract of land for the new houses lies to the north of Bethlehem's town centre and is also known as Vogelfontein. We don't want to build a quasi township here, we want to build a human settlement. We should have schools, recreational places, community halls and many others, a local newspaper quoted the Premier as telling excited Salailau residents at the launch event.